45 seconds will be starting. 40 seconds will be starting. 35 seconds will be starting. 30 seconds will be starting. 25, 20, 15, okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Go On My Sunday. Your host, Jeff Steele, everybody. Woo! Woo! Yes! It's Sunday, it's 7 PM and it's good to see you. Ah dear. What a lovely, lovely day it's been. Not too hot, not too cold, just exactly right, like the Three Bears porridge. Except they weren't all correct, but one of them was. Let's not dwell too hard on that. Have you had a good week? I'm sure you have. It's been pretty good. Weather was interesting this week. There's some storms, which luckily I'm actually pleased about. That people week before were saying, oh yeah, about time we had some rain and some storms and that. And then when it turned up, no one was sort of like, oh, fucking raining. Everyone was like, whew, good. So I think getting a good balance now of where we are with all the weather now, which is nice, isn't it? There's nothing worse than that, is there? When people are like, oh, it's too hot. Oh, wish there was some rain. Then rain turns up and goes, oh, I wish there was some sun. It was nice last week, wasn't it? Well, get in your fucking time machine and piss off to last week then. So, I mean, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's a complete catastrophic waste of time of a time machine. If you just used it to go, it's going to rain next week, so fucking pack down and enjoy shit now, alright? Don't put off the barbecue till next week. Go, look, don't ask me how I know, but it's raining next week, so we better get the old patio furniture out and start flipping some burgers. Of course, it was brought up that, like, got some garden furniture and the weather's been shit since it turned up. Doesn't mean it's going to be shit weather forever, but it's one of those little things. To be honest, it's probably more the delivery people that are like, fuck it, let's deliver it before the rain kicks in and we've got to deliver all this nice stuff in the rain. In fact, let's double down on all the deliveries this week. When the weather is shit next week, we can just hang in the warehouse, scan bollocks. It's to all those people who want a next day delivery, which I'm guessing they're not going to put on some fucking furniture. But you never know, there. There's always those people out there, which is good. I'm trying to be more positive. Again, that's a running theme every week, but I'm just trying to stick in with it. Because, you know, I try to stay away from Facebook, realistically, because it's quite negative out there. But I like it at the same time. You just got to have the right frame of mind, I think. It's how you look at it. Just enjoy it. Just almost look at it and go, well, thank fuck I'm not like that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of stuff going on. But I'll be watching a lot of TV again, because, you know, weather wasn't great. So it's been nice to have some nights in, not spend too much money. Just watch some telly. And I tell you what, there's some interesting TV out there. Some people refer to as like crap TV, but I quite like it because it's interesting. Like, it's a big one. Been watching Epic Cake Makers or something like that. What's it called? Epic Cake Makers, Extreme Cake Makers or something like that. It's on there anyway. On the Netflix. And yeah, so there's these people, and they make astonishing cakes, and they're like, I think the most amazing thing for me is their fucking patience with it, right? Because when they and the ballsiness of some of them, right? Because they spend like days making a cake, and they're like, oh yeah, I've just got to like do some little intricate drawing on the side of it, and it's going to take me several hours, several days, weeks, months and years of training has gone into this, right? And then they go put it in the back of the hatchback and go, fuck it, we'll drive. It's like, why do you not have several people, old furniture, just holding it in place, and just someone in front of your car walking in front and going, slow down, move out the way, oh, nothing, pothole, quickly, fill it in, Gareth. And you just get some soil or something, and just gravel, I don't know, something like that, just fill in the pothole and go, right. But apparently they're not that concerned. Also, these are the sort of people in the world, right? The ones that put in all that extra little finessey details and stuff like that. Make the world go round. It's those people that really care, that extra level, really make things go well. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I think some of the reactions to the cakes have not been quite good enough, actually. Tell them to go, oh no, that's really great, oh thanks, great. Spent 5 days on that. A bit more like, wow, fake it a bit for them. I know it's cost you probably a lot of money, but, you know. Also, those little details make a huge difference. You're looking at it and go, wow. But then you get people like me who just go, ooh, a cake. Tastes nice. Pretty good. But no, there's honestly some incredible artwork going on out there. Like there was, I can't remember her name, but this Chinese lady works alone. She works alone as a cake maker. It's like, I don't need no partner, I work on my own. And she is incredible, not just on the artistry, right, because the artwork is fucking amazing. Right, she did this one, right, it was like an egg, like a Fabergé egg, and you break it, and then on the inside it's like a model head, like a bust, like look like a marble, like sort of like head and no arms, right, just like like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Hopefully. Anyway, she like moulded the birthday girl's head in it, and it looks almost exactly right. And then she built this egg thing around it, right? As she's sort of like putting that on, it's all a bit tense. Next day, come back, she's like, oh, it broke, so I had to restart. She was like, you know, just a learning curve. If I'd done it this way, right time, the first time, it would have been different. I was like, wow. Just that alone. If that'd been me, you'd just they'd cut back to me, just like, there'd be smashed cake all over the wall, smashed. Fuck it. Just me on the phone like this, just going, oh, it's not going to be a cake today. No, I've lost my temper. I'll give you a refund, but I can get you a cake for today. I can. It won't be what you asked for necessarily, but it'll look all right. You know, a fiver. I mean, because I am limited to time. I'm so sorry. That would be me. But she wasn't like that. She's a trooper. And you see that a lot, actually. There was other people that were like, oh no, it's wobbling a bit. Just let it wobble. Fuck it. And they're like, no, let's start this bit again. But yeah, she's amazing. But like, my favourite one is like a couple. And what's her name? It was something Jensen. Anyway, so it's Philip and Christine, I think. Yeah, Philip and Christine Jensen, right? Wow, they're like building like big thing, like a Wallace and Gromit thing that was like moving parts on it, and they made like an electric, like a radio controlled car cake, which was actually a cake, but it moved, and a big fish on a thing that looked like a real like fish, like a big one, and it was hanging off a thing, and wow, mind blown, right? And the thing is with them, right? Especially him, right? Because if he come up to you at a party, well, if you were just talking to him at a party, you just sort of got into that horrible small talk area, and you just sort of like, so what do you do? And he's like, oh, I make cakes. You think, I bet they're shit, actually. And it's just looking at him, you think, I bet you're shit at this, aren't you? But they're just cakes, they're not great looking. When you saw him, be like, no way! Not that I know what a good cake maker looks like. In fact, actually, no, to be fair, because he looked like a real sort of like simple guy, just sort of like, oh, just, you know, just do things, go with the flow, quite like tinkering with stuff. Right? He's like a decent bloke, but if you said making cakes, you think, ooh, hello, right? But I would imagine like someone with the skill set that those two had, they'd just be like walking in maybe with like a scarf on, just like, hello, we are the cake makers, right? And they'd just like, look at my pictures of cakes, and like there'd be like a buffet at the side, and they'd be like, I could turn this into a cake, right? That's what I do. In fact, I thought actually, I wouldn't mind, because they do lots of different themes and stuff. I thought, wouldn't it be good if you could just have them make up a cake that was made up of 5 portions of fruit and veg, and just have them deliver it to your house, and so thanks, just improving my diet. I bloody love cake, and it's a good show to watch, and for some reason when I watch it I don't feel hungry afterwards. Not like Man vs Food, where I used to watch that when it was on, and yeah, I used to love that. You're watching it going like, I'm going to eat a lot of food now and see how quickly I can do it. Right, I'm glad they've stopped that now, that competitive eating. That ruined me. It really did ruin me. I just got involved way too much with stuff. This isn't going anywhere, but just cake makers. Yeah, cake makers. That's a good one to watch. Good one to watch. What else was I watching? Oh yeah. This is more of an interesting one, right? Thought it was going to be good, right? So it's called Scared Straight, right? And it's not like someone going, don't be gay, and then everyone's like, oh, scared it out of me, thank God. Because let's face it, that wouldn't work, would it? Okay, don't be gay. Oh, wow, so powerful. Right, no, it's actually a thing where they get like these young kids that are like playing up a bit of an attitude, like steal some stuff and get into fights, and just these tearaway kids. The best they could come up with anyway for a TV program, because they still need to make it viewable. And yeah, what they do is they've got this program. They take them into a prison, and they meet some of the residents, and sort of thought I'd know how this was going, right? So first of all, the first one, they had these girls that were being a bit naughty, and I took them into the women's prison, and it was like from end to end, these prisoners were just sort of like, oh, I'm going to beat you up, oh, I'm going to beat you up, yeah, you come in here, we'll beat you up, and beat you again and beat you again. Don't stop doing what you're doing. I'll beat you up. You'll make your mother cry. Grr, grr. Like, just aggression end to end. I was like, right, and then next episode is some young lads going to the men prison. I thought, this is going to be exciting. But in a weird twist of my own perception of how it was going to go, it was very different. They sort of come in, like going like, oh, you think you're tough, do you? I shall bloody have you. As you can tell, I'm really hard. Yeah, bloody have you, young man. Good. Where? But you know what, actually for the most part, a lot of it was like, you don't want to end up here. Not like the girl before, like, you don't want to end up in here, we'll fuck you up. Like, it was like, you don't want to be in here. It's genuinely horrible. It's terrible, man. Sort your life out, you've got to be nice to your mother. Your mum's always going to be there for you. It was a lot more sort of heartwarming and motivating. Like, what the fuck is this? But I like that. I was like, good. They're like, I messed up. I was where you were. But you can change it around. You gonna change it around? Yeah. And they're like, probably. No, you tell me you're gonna change it. Like, whoa. Right. So it's quite good. I only watched 2 episodes, but good start nonetheless. But yeah, no, I just thought it was a bit strange because in my mind I thought it'd be the other way around, because I thought that the women one would be more like sort of trying to get some understanding and talk it through, and the men would just be like aggressive and scared. But it was the other way around, and that was quite an interesting thing for me to see. So I can see the world in a different view and realise that maybe my perceptions are wrong and I shouldn't judge others. I've been drinking a lot of coffee recently. I do like coffee. I got back into it. I think it's probably the best thing out there in the world. I don't drink too much. I don't want to ever be that person that's like, oh, I can't operate in the morning until I've had my coffee. Yes, you can. Stop it. I don't drink coffee all the time, but I don't drink coffee. But when I do, let's go crazy. No, I do like it. It's like a good, like, hey. Especially if you're like me and you don't drink a lot of it, and then you drink some, you're like, alright. It's like the excitement of Red Bull without the terror of I might die. Because that's what I get with energy drinks. I'm like, oh, a bit of a buzz, feels a bit weird. And then it's like, oh, I feel things are going wrong. Coffee is just sort of like, wait, I want to sit down. I can't sit down. Oh, I'm going to go and do some gardening. Just out there with the lawnmower. I've had coffee today, could you tell? But no, it's good. Yeah, and I think it should be. I think it should have been included in the drug talk at school when you have those. And they're telling you about all the different drugs and, oh, don't get involved. Whilst you get told stories by people that took a lot of drugs and were like, oh, fucking amazing. Of course, you know, there was a downside and they lost everything. There's no downside to coffee, is there? Apart from if you drink a lot of it and your breath smells like shit, but chewing gum sorts it out, so it'd be like, so you've heard about the amphetamines? Why not? If you like this, if you like cocaine, why not try coffee? Get instant coffee, get one of those press things, get an espresso machine and fucking bounce off the walls all day. Your nose won't bleed, but you'll get the same fucking buzz and you can go running for 6 hours in some instances. I mean, if you're the sort of person that can run for 6 hours, then yes. If you're like me and you get out of breath doing an impression of yourself mowing a lawn quickly, probably won't go running for 6 hours. If you do, you'll be very slow. So, but yes, it's one of those things I quite like to be like, although I wouldn't at the same time, where you like, you know stuff about it. You're like, oh, these are the finer beans from there, you get a sort of flavour like this, and the mixture is this, and I quite, and like, you talk about it in a way where you love it so much that people just get interested in it. Because I found that a lot with people, where they like, tell you about something that they really love, and you're like, whoa, never noticed that before. But ultimately, they'll be like, so do you drink much coffee yourself? It's not just instant coffee. Oh, jolly good. You're not really a coffee person then. I just like to feel giddy. Yeah. I do. Lost my train of thought now. Haven't. Yeah. No, so yeah, Facebook. I'll go back to that. I'm starting to have a better attitude with it now. Because, like, I'll be straight honest with you, right? I can go down, like, newsfeed at any point, and there's negative. This is why I don't watch the news. Right? Just negative stuff. I sort of almost seem to black out the positive stuff. Just going down like, everything's really bad. Well, I should be going like, right. I think people do need to calm down a little bit. Like, don't like the smugness of it too much. It's always annoying. And like, especially around this time where there's a lot of information flying around. People are like, oh, I really know what's going on. I've got my finger on the pulse. I found it quite funny. People that were like doing all the memes and stuff about people going to the beach at that time. They're going like, it's going to be the end of the world. If we go to the beach, everyone's going to fall ill. We'll all be locked indoors. We won't be able to even look out a window. And turns out fuck all happened as a result of everyone going to the beach. Apart from people got to go to the beach and have quite a nice time. So that was quite a nice turn of events. So, you know, I'm pretty pleased with that. But yeah, I'm glad it is winding down now and we can rebuild. Not that we had to fucking take anything down in the first place, but whatever. Yeah, it's like the cake thing. See, look at me, I was going about people being smug with their information, going like, oh, I know things, we've got my finger on the pulse, and here's me going, oh yeah, we didn't even have to do anything in the first place. It probably did. It was worth it, wasn't it? It was all worth it. I needed a break from spunking my money out the walls. So yes. Speaking of information though, let's step away from hearsay and let's get involved in just fact, 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 do, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, woo! Doorknobs can be used for other things. Just fact, 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 woo! Yes! That's good. Very good, isn't it? Hey? Next time you're in a DIY store, you're feeling like don't know much about DIY, someone stood there, go, boards can be used for other things, walk away. Change their day for the better. Well, so you don't have to film yourself doing it either, just, what happened to that? I was just fucking around and not filming it. Jack Arts is responsible, I think of mine. Love doing that, just... There's so many people that do that, they're just a little bit of a fuck around. You're like, when you're driving along, so I know someone was in a car with someone, they're driving along, middle of nowhere, someone's walking past, he just beeped his horn and waved. I was like, do you know him? It's like, no. Just fucks with his day, doesn't it? Perfect. I know loads of people that do that and it's worth it. So, there you go. As always, now it is time for your questions. Let's mix them up. Right, first of all, Dave from Springfield. Hello to you, Dave. You mentioned your socks last week. I did. What socks are you wearing today? Glad you asked, Dave. Well, today, not only is it a fine sock, but matching sock t-shirt. This is the ultimate sock game. How's your sock game? Matching. So yes, Dave, I'm wearing a stripy sock. Matches a t-shirt. Thank you, Dave. Right. Now we've got William from Norwich. Hello to you. Where do you get your news from? Social media and people in public, friends. I don't really watch the news, to be honest. I stay as oblivious as I can at all times. I think it's just better that way. And you know, you spend less time struggling to get to sleep if you don't know what's going on. So you're like, oh, it's like this thing going on in Russia. What thing? You haven't heard. I don't care. Unless they've like done something amazing, like they've found a flamingo that can play cards. Thank you. The next one, got Joan from Zimbabwe. Hi Joan, how's the family? Oh, thanks for the cake, by the way. No, I didn't notice. It was sugar free. Would you rather win the lottery or find your perfect job? Find me a perfect job, because you know, perfect job. That's got involved in like good friendships with people, and it's a good way to thing. And you know, perfect job might include being paid a lot of money, which is better than just having a lump of money and no fucking ideas. So yeah, I'll go with that. Next one, got Stuart from Winchester. Hello Stuart from Winchester. I'm bad at spelling. What word do you always misspell? I'm bad at spelling as well. Stuart from Winchester. I misspell a lot of things. But the one that gets me every time is February. The month, second month, February. Because I always forget about the R in it, because it's like, not the second. Yeah, because it's not the one at the end, but there's like one after a B or something. February. Still I can't spell it, but yes. February. Right. We've got Janice in Finland. Hello to you. Which celebrity do you think is the most down to earth? I would say it is probably Michael Caine. Seems like a fairly normal person. Very famous. Got a lot of awards. Doesn't seem to be bothered about it. You don't hear about, I don't know, who you'll do. Michael Caine. Everyone has an impression of him and he doesn't lose his shit and starts smashing cars up. Right, and lastly, we've got Alex from Edinburgh. What would you tell teenage you? Interesting question. Well, that's a good one, isn't it? People always do that. Or if I could go back, I'd tell the young generation to do this and do that. I mean, realistically, it's not going to happen, so I can come up with something, but I wouldn't change anything, realistically, because things worked out pretty good in the end. So I could say, hang in there, kiddo. Just walk past and go, hang in there, kiddo. Be like, well, he looks like me. All turn out all right in the end. I don't know. I actually, in all honesty, met teenage me. I'll be like, right, sit down. This is some advice, take it or leave it. Right, for starters, Nirvana suck, get over it. Right? They're not great. And second of all, you're not now, nor will you ever be, a fucking rock star. Let it go, cut your stupid hair, listen to some other fucking music. No, let it go. Let it go. No, you're not going to be a rock star. Don't give a shit. Right? You're quite funny. Go with that. Fucking bowl that one in. All the way. Fuck it, no more music. And stop, do some sit-ups once in a while. Right? Maybe you're thin now. Try staying that way. Don't eat so much. Don't watch those competitive eating things on YouTube. I'll explain what YouTube is later. And yeah. Well, I've got some issues. Yeah. I just say, look, things are going to look a little bit bleak for a moment, but I can all work out. Eventually. I wouldn't say a fucking word at this point in the game. I'd be like, That's right. But yeah, I think I'll tell myself that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your questions. Different question. So yes, if you do have any questions, do send them in. Message to go on my Sunday page, go on my Sun page. Oh, my mind is not working. Yeah, if you've got any questions, send them over. I'll answer them for you. And just need something to end this. Being more positive this week. Yeah, and forever. When you wake up tomorrow morning or whatever, any day, if you wake up and you're feeling a bit like, can't be bothered, whatever, just take a second, just be like, right, just list like a couple of things you're thankful for, you're grateful for, whatever, no matter what it is, like, got that cool friend, quite like my bed. It was quite nice. I almost don't want to leave it. I like my bed. Thanks for that. And yeah, just a couple of things. Get yourself in the right frame of mind. Do some star jumps naked in a confined space where you're going to get arrested. And have a good good week, and I'll see you next Sunday at 7 p.m. Thank you very much, and good evening. Shadoo.